A great adaptation of A Midsummer Night's Dream. This is Dr. David D. Shine with a special Starstruck review, keeping our audience up on the arts, theater, and entertainment scene in Houston. The University of St. Thomas here in Houston, under the direction of its theater department head, Eric Dorme, presented a great interpretation of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. The cast was a mixture of professional actors and students. In fairness, everyone did such a fine job. There was not much separation among the actors, other than age for some of the professionals. The fun comedy is my favorite of all of Shakespeare's works because it is presented as a fantasy or dream, and for some reason set in ancient Athens. Lots of fun things have been done. I've probably seen a half dozen versions of this play, and each is unique in its own way. Large cast has too many performers to mention all of them. The key players are Duke Theseus, played by Randall Packer, and his future queen, Hippolyta, played by the attractive Mariah Harmony Clark, who is a current student at St. Thomas. Their parts are somewhat muted since they are primarily in the early and late scenes in the play. Aegeus, played by Chad Rothenberger, appears with his daughter Hermia, played by Anaya Judson, who wants to marry Lysander, played by Hunter Filipovich. But Aegeus wants her to marry Demetrius, played by Jansen Gabriel Gutierrez. Of course, we have our first comical controversy because Helena, played by Deja Caraway, who is Hermia's childhood girlfriend, wants Demetrius for herself. The four lovers, along with the other pairing I'll mention in a minute, make up most of the comical action in the production. In the meantime, a group of laborers are planning to do a short play for the king's wedding. The key character here is Bottom, acted enthusiastically by Brian Heaton. They rehearse in the forest. Nothing, of course, is as it seems, because in the very same forest setting, the king of the fairies, Oberon, played to the hilt by Seth Carter Ramsey, is in a dispute with his queen, played by the lively Rachel Louise Brownhill. Oberon, to get even with his queen, has Angel Elanya Garcia in the key role of Robin Goodfellow, also the fairy known as Puck, get a flower that packs a love potion. So the queen gets the love potion and fixes on Bottom, who has already been changed by Puck into a donkey. The interaction between these two is simply hilarious and really made the play from a comedy standpoint. Garcia, current UST student as Puck, is on stage for much of the middle of the play and absolutely delightful and a true show stealer. Of course, as in any Shakespeare comedy, the players all come out of their respective spells and everybody ends up happy and paired correctly as the audience would like at the end. Disclaimer, I buy my own tickets to performances covered. Do not identify myself to the theater or gallery as a reviewer in advance of a production. Dr. Dave awards the UST Theater Department under the direction of Eric Dorme 5 stars for its fine production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. This is Dr. David D. Shine for Starstruck. Thanks for joining us, and if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe on your favorite platform.